Haha, you're worthy of being called the Sword Emperor. However, that reputation of yours will end today. Damn it. I let my guard down. But since I've accomplished my original objective, kill me. Acting tough unnecessarily. Yun. I'm sorry for being late. I'll take care of things from here. Okay. I'll be counting on you. Who are you? I'm here to cut you, Lunar Fairy. I'm the moon-splitting swordsman. On that day, the heavens rained down 9 strands of sword energy. 6 years later, at Waryong Manor. Thud. Stop being weak and get up right away. Didn't I tell you that an important guest would be here today? Why, you did tell me. Are you ignoring my instructions to clean up the backyard thoroughly, making sure there are no leaves? That's not the case. You're ignoring me because I'm not your real mother, right? I am not. You're not. If this instruction came from your mother who abandoned you after your birth, you wouldn't have ignored it, would you? No. In that case, would you have listened if your father who was stuck in a room for 6 years was the one who said it? No. Is that all you can say? Are you rebelling against right now? I must teach you a good lesson today. Ha ha ha, stand straight. Brother, look at him. Bahahahaha, he's so scared, he can't even lift his head. He's like a turtle. Ha 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 bahaha. Even though 6 years have passed, this place hasn't changed a bit. Wow. Are we here already? We can finally meet Father's only sworn brother, Uncle Yun. Yeah. We're about to reach Waryong Manor, so make sure your clothes are prim and proper. Darling, but why don't we see Yun yet? Yun said she felt stuffy, so he went on top of the horse carriage. What? I told him not to do that. Nangong Yun. Come down this instant. What if you fall and hurt yourself? Yun. Nanganjayan. Come down right now. Just leave her be. It's not like this is something new. Oh. You really mustn't spoil her like this. Ho ho, don't worry too much, mother. Yun won't get hurt with her level of martial arts. More importantly, please tell me about Uncle Yun. Is he really so strong to the extent that you, who are known as the Sword Emperor, acknowledge his strength? He's strong. 6 years ago, the martial arts that he used were certainly the most perfect sword arts under the heavens. If it weren't for Yun, I wouldn't be alive here today. His 9 heavens sword technique is certainly able to match up to our Nangong clan's advanced techniques. He's that strong. Why aren't his martial arts known to the world then? Well, that's because he's retired and didn't pass it down anyone. It'd be best if I tell you this now. Make sure to bear this in mind so you don't say anything that offends him. He has 2 wives, his first and second wife. He was especially fond of his second wife. But, unfortunately, the second aunt died after giving birth 6 years ago. After that, he has lost all meaning to live in the world. I later heard that he locked himself up in the room that his second wife was in. And so, I went to look for him in order to get him out of that room somehow. Which is why, when we're at the Waryong Manor, don't mention his second wife at all. It'd be best to act like you don't know anything about it for their sake. Do you understand? Yes, I'll bear that in mind. Madam. Madam. What's all this ruckus about? Huff huff as Sir has stepped out of the room. Really? Did he really come out of that room? Yes. He came out as soon as he heard the report that the Nangong clan's horse carriage had entered the village. 04 He's on his way to receive them right now. To think he'd come out of the room at the mention of his sworn brother, even though he didn't do so no matter how much I pleaded with him. Despite abandoning his own flesh and blood for 6 whole years, he's making the effort to receive his sworn brother. Now that I think about it. You'll finally be able to see what your father looks like for the first time, huh? My treasure, Mubik. Yes, mother. You have a very important task today. You'll be meeting your uncle's daughter, Nangong Yun. You must make sure to be friendly and treat her kindly. You understand what I'm saying, right? Yes, mother. I'll bear that in mind. Yun. Why do you look like this? Are you alright? I'm too ashamed to meet you. I'm really sorry that I haven't looked for you all this while. I can't believe you're saying something like that. I was so surprised. When I heard about you. It seems I've worried you because of my own incompetence. It's alright now that we've met up. Oh, this is my wife and my son. I've heard a lot about you. I'm Young Haun. I'm Nangong Chun. This is Uncle Yun. It's a pleasure to meet you, Haun. Chun, you've grown up really well. I heard he hadn't been out of his room for 6 years. He looks too haggard. He's totally different from what I imagined him to be. Ho ho ho, I've really heard so much about you. I'm really glad that I've finally met you. This is my second child, Nangong Yun. My goodness. The young lady has disappeared again. I'm sorry. My daughter disappears without a sound from time to time. Haha. It's okay. She's at a playful age, after all. That's right. Our fourth child also hides from time to time, and does not appear. Ho ho, but, darling. Aren't you going to introduce me and our children? I'd like to introduce my wife and children. I'm Bek Maju. You must be tired after such a long journey. Please come on in quickly to rest. That's right. Please go in and rest. Let's do that, Yun. Mubik, go look around our manor and search for Nangong Yun. You must leave a deep impression on her. Understood. Yes, mother. I mustn't fall though. I'd be punished if first mother found out this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I dozed off without realizing. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I did something stupid and made first mother angry again. She won't forgive me this time. That's not her though. A wedding with the Nangong clan. Do you mean it? Ho ho. Of course. The Waryong Manor is more than worthy of becoming our in-laws. Oh my god, what a joyous occasion this is. This is great news for our children as well. What do you think? Would you like to become my in-laws? I'm really thankful for your offer. But I think it'd be better if my children had their own say in their marriage. That does make sense. Yes, a parent shouldn't have all the say in their children's marriage. Azuraskans. Their lives don't belong to their parents. What stupid nonsense is that? You might as well just tell them that you regret marrying me out of convenience. How dare you say that? You don't help at all, while I've always worked hard for our family. However, don't you think our children might actually like each other? Haha. Yes. We'll be meeting each other more, so they will have many chances to get to know each other. In that case. I may be overstepping here, but may I request for a favor? Please speak freely. I'd like the Nangong clan to give some guidance to my son, Muba. Pardon. What do you mean by that? Ho ho. I'm sorry but doesn't the Yun clan also have its own advanced techniques? Besides, this isn't something I can decide on. I'd like to ask you the same thing as well. If it's not too inconvenient for you and the Nangong clan. I would like some help as well. Alright. But. Is this really okay? Is it really okay for your eldest son to not inherit your Nine Heavens sword technique? Our martial arts aren't as difficult as the Nangong clan's martial arts. I'm sure Mubik has already memorized the Nine Heavens sword technique. Ho ho. Are you lying to me? I saw you using the Nine Heavens sword technique's advanced move with my own eyes 6 years ago. Actually, I'm unable to pass down that martial art in my current state. I'll tell you the details later in private. So, when you go back to Wudong Mountain. Cough. Cough. Yun. Yun. Physician. Get a physician here. Hey, Yun. Wake up. Waryong Manor's backyard. Mother asked me to get close to Lady Yun. But where on earth is she? Whoa. Is that true? I have another question. Azuraskans. Calm. Did you really meet your archenemy and kill him? Who told you such a thing? I read it all in the novel. You're the Azure Cloud Sword who kills all enemies that cross your path. Ha ha ha. While my nickname is indeed Azure Cloud Sword, that part about me killing my enemies really isn't true. Seolju. I'd like to apologize on her behalf for both airing you. She's no bother. Azuraskans. Oh, right. What was your name again? I'm Yun Mubik. You know my name, right? I'm Seoljo, Yun Seolju. You mustn't forget it. Okay. Seolju. Stop being rude. I'm being very polite here. You're always pick-and-gee on me. It's impolite to ask someone who you've just met for the first time whether they kill their enemies. This isn't my first time meeting him. Besides, we're already friends. How could you be friends when you've just met him? Stop talking nonsense. Do you know that being closed-minded is one of your flaws? How could you be so rude? Azuraskans. What? You're the one who got in my way first. Do you know the lengths I'd have to take to become a heroine of the Jianghu? It'd be great if Yun was also such a cheerful girl. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's good that she's cheerful and bright. Do you perhaps know where your sister went? I'm looking for her so I can become friends with her. You want to befriend her? I'd be really grateful for that. I'm actually looking for her too. Yes, I'd like that. Oh, right. I heard that she can't speak. Is that true? It's not that she can't speak. Really. What is it then? You really? She's a little ill in her heart. I hope she'll get better after Mubik and you befriend her. Azuraskans. Calm, don't worry. I'll cure her. Yun Seol, J00000. WH. Who is she? She's so pretty. Wait a minute. Right, just now. Mother said that there would be important guests here. Her clothes and accessories are all so elegant. She must be someone important. First, Mother told me to stay out of the guest sites, though. What should I do? She'll definitely punish me. WH. What should I do? Azuraskans. Calm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. What is he constantly apologizing for? He couldn't react, even though I only pulled him a little. Did he not learn any martial arts? The bruises all over his body don't seem to be the result of martial arts training. He doesn't seem to be getting proper meals either. That red hair of his is identical to that of the moon-splitting swordsman. He must be his child. Something strange here. Why is he so afraid? Azuraskans. Calm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I see. Azuraskans. Calm. He has never once received proper care. Azuraskans. Calm. What's your name? It's okay. It's okay. Azuraskans. Calm. Azuraskans. Calm. Are you conscious now? Were you worried, Hyungnim? Of course. Did you know how shocked I was? What's a moon-slashing swordsman like you doing in this state like this? I have nothing to say for myself. The fact that I'm in a state of not being able to even take care of my own body. Stop talking smack and just recover as quickly as possible. You should get your energy back, at least for the sake of your clan and children. I've sent word that our clan's feast is conveyed through the 9 heavens wise woman mirror. But now, not even I can see anything though the wise woman mirror. It was due to the disappointment from how pathetic the eldest son was. On the day she left, Yun Muryong died as well. As she left the world, she left behind a child who resembled me. But I didn't have the courage to see the child. I felt like I'd resent it despite knowing that it wasn't the baby's fault she left the world. Hyungnim, I'm really pathetic, aren't is? That's enough, I'm not used to you looking weak. I leave this last request to you. As a brother. 7 Cadet Yun. Don't push yourself too hard and just stay in bed. I'm not even worthy to say this, but I leave the children to you. Cadet Yun. Are you seriously going to continue talking this way? They are poor kids who weren't even able to receive fatherly love. For the first and last time, I request you, Hyungnim. All right. Elder. We found the lady. Oh my. Yun. Where have you been all these whiles? You're not hurt anywhere, are yous? Who is this child? Jeek Ha. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Are you hurt anywhere? Do you not know how sad your mom will be when she sees you walking around like this? So you are Yun. We haven't seen our child all day, so we were worried. Thank you for finding. Yun. I thought you'd climbed the roof again. Ha. Yun is holding hands with 00. The kids look tired. Let's bring them in first. Yes, Hyungnim. By the way. What's with that bitch? July, that year. The moon-slashing swordsman Yun Muryong did not get up from his sleep, and had breathed his last. In order to solve the absence of the eldest son after Yun Muryong's death. Excuse me. Elder. Did you find it? We've thoroughly checked the entire Crouching Dragon estate, but we didn't find any martial book that the eldest son had left behind. That's impossible. I'm sure that girl told me something about a feast. 1-to-1 beg your forgiveness. Put away everything related to Yun Muryong in the storehouse right now and make sure I don't see it. Why yes madam. We will get rid of it right away. Everyone heard it, am I right? 7 All members of the White Tiger Squad, except the ones outside, are to gather in front of the buildings immediately. Oh wait. Yes, Elder. While arranging the goods. Put that bastard away as well. You know what I mean, right? Please spare my life. I'm sorry. Please spare my life. Arg. This is your room from now on. Well, don't resent me too much. I can't help it since I have to make a living as well. Please save me. There's nothing I can do for you even if you ask me for help. Save. Please. Save me. I'm scared. How long should I be in here? It's morning. Can I eat that? 00. I'm hungry. This tastes bad. It's as hard as stone. It's as hard as stone. What is that? Didn't something flash by just now? Shall I go and have a look while I'm not scared since it's still broad daylight? Hap. A 0. You. Where abandon it to? Eek. Save me. Is it winter already? It's getting colder and colder. How come the weather just keeps getting colder and colder? Right. It's such a pity for the little kid. Has it been around 2 months now since he got locked up? No, is he even alive? It wouldn't be strange at all if the kid froze to death. He's still alive. I can hear his screams at times. Really? Yeah. The food's always gone as well. Whoa. Is it because he's from the bloodline of the Murin clans? If I were in his shoes, I would have froze to death early. He's held on for so long. What's the point? The life he's held on to will soon come to an end. Looking at how he's emptying the plates, it seems. We'll have to get rid of a body soon. I'm already annoyed, so can you just stay still? Now. I don't even find you scary. No. It'd be right to say I don't even have the energy to be scared since it's so cold I might freeze to death. What is he doing? Why is he suddenly dancing? Well, it's none of my concern, I guess. I did get startled at first. But it's not like it can come out of the mirror, and I'm not really scared either. It's just acting out because I'm not giving it any attention. Huh. That move. Why does it look so familiar? 9 Heavens Worldly Technique. I remember. I had always watched my brothers training their martial arts. That's definitely a move from the 9 Heavens Worldly Technique. How does he know our family's martial art? If you can properly utilize the 9 Heavens Worldly Technique, a rare phenomenon occurs that creates yang energy. Holding back that energy and maintaining it is the basics of the 9 Heavens Worldly Technique. That's right. If my memory serves me right, my brothers created warm winds even in the midst of winter. Pay no mind to I'm not copying you because I want to. I'll end up dying like this anyway. So I have no other choice but to copy him. If this guy's moves are really the 9 Heavens Worldly Technique, at least I won't freeze to death. Yuk. You little. I did it. I don't feel cold anymore. When I follow the movements, a warm wind blows. If I can maintain it well, I can easily last a day. It's not necessary to go that far, you know. I'm not trying to completely replicate you. I just wanted to feel warm. Well, anyway. I won't have to go through hard times anymore. Your time to show off ends now. I don't have any use for him now. Should I just cover the mirror again? Point 2. What? What's that? I've never seen those moves before. What? No way, this guy. Did he not teach me the 9 heavens worldly technique completely? What? What are you doing? I told you I'm not interested in any of that. I don't have any interest in martial arts. Who would want to follow something that looks so difficult and annoying? You little brat, you're acting out. You think I can't do that, huh? I can copy something like that instantly. This is difficult. It doesn't even compare to the moves I copied before. And even if I somehow manage to follow through, there's no way I can become like that. It's annoying, but I can't think of any way to do it. I don't care. I give up. How the heck am I supposed to copy something like that? I just get hungrier. Why am I even copying that? I don't have a need for it. It wouldn't be of any help either. However, it's really cool. It's useless, ugh. But I also want to be like that. Why isn't it working for me? This guy's movements are complicated and difficult. But they certainly have a few similarities. However, they're a lot more difficult. Is it a martial art at a higher level than the 9 heavens worldly technique? Even when my brothers were training, I never saw moves like these at all. But it is, without a doubt, related to our family's martial art. How in the world does this guy know about it? Hey, you. Aren't you teaching me while leaving things out on purpose? As how isn't it working even though I'm copying you exactly? You're acting really petty. Fine. If you keep acting like this, I'm not gonna look. I just won't learn then. What are you gonna tell? Really? If you lie, I'll never look again. The contents were profound and complicated, but I felt like the texts were flowing into my mind like water. And soon, I realized the martial art I was following was the 9 heavens master sword. I was born into the Yun clan and was abused my whole life. I was fated to die a pitifully sad death in the storehouse I was locked in. But this unfortunate situation led me to a fateful encounter with the 9 heavens wise woman mirror. The fate of a child who was certain to die began to change immensely. The secret technique, 9 heavens sword, that couldn't be passed on after Yun Murong's death. Slowly yet surely being passed on again. Time is fair to everyone. Ironically, since he was locked in a cramped storehouse with leaks, he could focus all his attention on learning the 9 heavens master sword. Time passed, and Hee hee. Finally, I've copied it exactly. Luoyang. Has it been 10 years? Mubek. Oh my. My son. You have returned with such a confident appearance. Did you not miss your mother? It seems Hyungnim has returned. Wow. Really, really. Yun Mubek. Mother, I've completed my 10 years of studies and am now home. Good, good. I'm proud of you, my son. You've become so handsome. Haha. Now, the Crouching Dragon Estate will become the best martial clan of Luoyang. No, the best martial clan in Hunan. Oh my, I must be out of my mind. Aren't you the precious guests of the Nangong clans? Excuse my impoliteness, it's been a long while since I've seen my son. It seems you've become much more formidable in the past 10 years, nephew Cheon. It's impressive that there's no one in the martial world that doesn't know of the earnest sword. And I really couldn't recognize you, niece Yun. Anyone would look like a wilted flower before you. You both must be tired from the long trip, hurry up and come inside. I've prepared for it especially today. Also, right. Is your brother-in-law faring well? Yes, he's doing well. That's a relief. But what is niece Yun looking for? Why, Yun? What sort of disrespectful act is this? It's fine, nephew Cheon. But it seems niece Yun's illness hasn't gotten better. I'm quite worried for her. Ah, ha. Actually, she's better now. Phew, then that's a relief. She must have been really tired. Everyone, hurry up and come inside. You. Why, yes. Send my message to everyone this instant. Make sure to not let that wench go anywhere near the storage. It seems that arrogant wench is looking for Jukha. 7. That nasty wench. It's been 10 years yet she still remembers him. About that. I was thinking about when I should mention this to you. It was too quiet since evening yesterday, so after confirmation. The youngest young master wasn't in the storage. What do you mean by that? Speak properly. Yesterday. Of. DF. Finally. Finally. I succeeded. Finally, I succeeded perfectly. This one was really difficult. You saw it too, right? That was really perfect just now. After memorizing all of the 900 letters you told me about, everything that I was stuck with got mysteriously solved. Hee, now tell me what to do next. Lookups. Is it okay for me to leave? Ugh. It's pretty. 200. It's really pretty. You should come up and see this together with. For there to be a hole in the ceiling, was there a thunderstrike or something? But how did he get up there? Should we start mobilizing the pursuing squads? No, it's fine. Why bother capturing a bastard who left without acknowledging the grace of raising him? Foolish bastard. Did you think something would change just because you left? Since he's basically a 6-year-old with a bigger body. Soon he will starve, get sick, and die because he doesn't know how to survive. Mother. Did the youngest really run away from home? Ha. That's right. I think he left home about 3 days ago. I sent people to search around town for the last few days, but they couldn't find him. But Jukha doesn't really have anywhere to go. He might have been inspired after hearing that his elder brother was returning after becoming successful. You never really know what someone's thinking. Is that so? Disciple sister. Why are you here instead of going to the inn? Lovely mind reader. It is the nickname given to disciple sister who is said to read people's minds with a flower-like face. There's nothing disciple sister can't solve once she becomes interested in something. There is even a saying that goes, even if you fool a ghost, you can't fool the lovely mind reader. If such a woman is in a bad enough mood to cut us off, there must be a reason. Why? Do you think this mother of yours could have killed that puny kids? It's not like that. 7 If you had, disciple sister wouldn't have just left like that. But if something really happened to our youngest, don't think too much about it. He didn't live here, but it's true he ran away. Did you just say he didn't live here? Then just where? He hasn't seen his own father's face even once. So I graciously allowed him to stay with his father's belongings. What? No way. How exactly was she able to find this place? Disciple sister. Even though it is the most remote place in Crouching Dragon Estate, there were a lot of people guarding it. As if there was something I shouldn't be seeing. But just by looking at this place, I understand her reasoning. A warehouse covered with the smell of filth and mold. The floor where that child must have slept wearing his old, worn-out clothes. It looks as if a vicious little demon was imprisoned here in the Crouching Dragon Estate. I am going to inform father about this. Since you are my father's disciple, there shouldn't be any rumors spread, but I don't think the relationship between the Crouching Dragon Estate and my family will be the same anymore. Just so you know, I will be returning with my elder brother. Now, I guess the Crouching Dragon Estate has no other choice but to live fearing the future actions of the Nangong clan. What should I do in this situation now that the relationship between my respected teacher, my disciple sister, and I has been ruined? Whoa. Everything changed so much. Just how long have I been in that warehouse? The roads are confusing me because of all the changes. I think there was a way out here. Should I have just climbed the mountain and run away? I just wanted to look around for a bit. Ack. I am so sorry. Are you alright? Damn. So annoying. Look where you're going, punk. Yes. Sorry. Ha. 00. This person is that swordsman from Crouching Dragon Estate. Wait. I've seen your face somewhere before. Hey, kid. I think I'll have to check your identity first. Have I already been found out? What do I do? Hey. Didn't you hear me telling you to come here? No. I can't go back to that warehouse again. I shouldn't have come out to explore. What? Hey, you punk. Come back here. There was definitely an exit gate around here. I can't get caught again. Oh. There it is. I'm gonna run as far away as I can. So far that no one could ever find me. I've never seen such a disrespectful brat before. He dares to run from a crouching dragon estate swordsman. Hey, you brat. You're dead once I catch you. He's fast. He'll catch me at this rate. If I'm caught here, I'm sure I'll be dragged in front of First Mother again. No. Last warning, kid. I never want to go back to that warehouse again. I don't want to get scolded by First Mother again. Hey, brat. Come back here. The gates are going to close now. I can do it. The gate's closing, but I can slip through. Hey, brat. Did you really think you could run from me? Seeing you run away like this, I guess you really are guilty of something. I can't be caught here. You. Mother F. Cur. How dare you use such a petty trick? Ha. Ugh. Arg. Ha. Hey, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine. That's a relief. I didn't want to get caught. Aha. Ha. Catch you whose mez, of course not. I was just following behind you. Really? You're not trying to catch mez? Oh, of course. Hee hee. I guess I was mistaken. Well, goodbye. Just. Who is that? Am I dreaming right now? There's a saying in Gango that goes, don't underestimate children, women, and the elderly. It seems that saying was true. I haven't eaten anything all day, I'm hungry. I wish I had something to eat. They say that it's dangerous to simply eat anything in the mountains, but I can't continue eating nothing either. Hee hee. I'll be alright. The color of the mushroom is pretty and it looks delicious. Flames cans. Org. What's going on? My stomach hurts. The path looks more and more wobbly. I feel like my head is spinning. This is bad. It's going to get even harder to see in the dark. What should I do if some mountain beast appears? I have to find a place to sleep as soon as possible. My eyes. Flames cans. Org. I can't fall asleep like this. This is really bad. Oh my. You scared me. What's this? A dead body. What's with my luck this morning? Hyungnim. The youngest one used to say that he's tired of cooking and washing the dishes. Should we take him with us? You're saying that we should take this scary guy with us. Living or dying, it's up to fate. What I'm saying is we could use this to build up our merit. Do you know for sure as if our lives will actually get better in the future? You and your goodwill. You're talking about that again just because you happen to live in a temple for a while. This guy, isn't he already half dead? FXCK, screw it. Let's take him in. It's our first time coming across someone that's worse off than us. Good choice. This is all goodwill. From what I can see, he previously begged, so if we save his life, wouldn't he eat up on his own? But how many members do we have? We have 6 of them, Hyungnim. Alright. We wouldn't completely go bankrupt just because we let him share our things. Where am I? Fairy. Fairy. You are completely fine, you're even sleep talking and everything though. You. Where were you roaming around? Why is it that you were found collapsed in the mountain roads? If it weren't for us, you'd already be in the bellies of one of those mountain beasts. Thank you. But where is this place? This is Woofing hideout. We are bandits. You should be able to tell that much at least. I am sorry. All 6 of us here are brothers-in-laws. I'm the second eldest, Tak Go Myung. The third eldest, Ma Hyung Do. I'm the fourth, Her I'm Dao. By the way, judging by his condition, it seems that guy won't be able to remember his condition. I'm the patriarch, Peng Yuncho. Since we saved your life, you should repay us little by little from now on. What? Repay? Yeah, idiot. I don't know if you've been begging in the outside world, but over here, you have to sincerely learn and work in order to repay them. I Hyungnim.Y. Are you urging her so much? It is said that even animals repay you for your grace if you save their lives. They can't be lesser than animals. Hyungnim. That's enough, he's just a kid who just regained consciousness. Now, you must be hungry. Fill your hunger with this first. See, can I eat this? Yun Jukha's point of view. And no, I'm good. I am not hungry at all. You're lying. Your stomach was rumbling even while you were asleep. That's right, but I don't have any money and I won't take money from you, so eat it. And no. I really don't have anything to give you, so. Why does he talk as clumsily as a kid? He looks about 15 or 16 at least. Second eldest, he wouldn't be an actual idiot, right? Flames cans. Orgi Y Hyungnim, even if that's the case, we'll be able to give him some side chores. Is that so? He seems like a good kid, so I think he'll do his work well. See, is it good that he doesn't even know how to get food for himself? That's just an idiot. Flames cans. Org and those who are used to begging have a habit of just playing around all day, so they don't like to work. It can't be helped. Come with me. Gosh, here he goes again, our Hyungnim. Hyungnim. Since you're doing it anyway, educate him properly. Why? What are you doing? W8. Let go of. Ugh. Spare 1-to-1 really don't have anything. What are you doing? I'm not gonna kill you, you idiot. I guess he's used to getting beat up. How are you planning to forage for wild vegetables in this condition? Wild vegetables. Free, WY wood. Has what do you mean why? It'll prevent you from becoming food for the beasts. You won't have to think about starving if you join us. But someone like me, a bandit. 7, I can't become someone like that. What nonsense is that? I don't have the strength. And I don't have anything I'm good at. I've never seen a more frustrating brat before. Are you going to reject the lifestyle I'm trying to teach you all because you're scared? In this world, there are two kinds of people. The ones who take from others and the ones who constantly lose things. Which side do you want to be on? What do you mean? I'm asking if you want to continue to live starving this. Like, do you really King want to continue living being called Tard and live with people ignoring you? Flames cans. Org. I don't want that. I don't want to be ignored anymore. I don't want to lose anything to anyone. If I were to choose, I'd rather be someone who takes from others, instead someone who always loses things. Good. That mindset is enough. Look behind you. From the first peak on the left over there. Jukha. That's a good name. There's something you should keep in mind before joining our family. Listen carefully and memorize it. F.ck. Yeah. We're the beest. Ha 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 ha. 00 Hey, youngest. You should say this too. We are the best. That moment. Yun Jukha felt excited for the first time since he was born. The stepmother who always swore at him and the brothers who never cared. As well as the hellish warehouse. They all passed through his head. It felt like something in his heart that had hardened was cracking. As it fell piece by piece from his heart. It felt as if he was struck by lightning from the top of his head to the soles of his feet. This new yearning for life woke the sleeping nine heavens key. F.ck yeah. We're the beast. A shout that sounds like he was releasing everything that was piled up inside of him. Split the clouds and fog and all of MANHWA echoed. It was like the mark of a new beginning in Yun Jukha's life. It would be a shame to only give you house chores, so I'll pass on my martial arts to you when I have the chance. Yes sir. Thank you. But first, learn how to do chores inside the house by following the sixth eldest around. Since your body is weak right now, you should at least do the chores properly. Got it? Yes, Hyungnim. I will give it my all. Hyungnim. Kihahaha. I see now, you're quick at adapting, eh? Thank you, Hyungnim. Like this, Yun Jukha's mountain life had begun. He first learned how to survive. Although Jukha was immature compared to normal people his age due to being locked up for 10 years. Flames cans. Org. Thanks to the bandits of MANHWA who took care of him like a little brother, Yun Jukha was quickly able to open his mind and adapt to his new life. His daily life was basically perfect. Of course, not every day was smooth. The level of their martial arts was low, since most of the MANHWA bandits were from common families, so they used to get both small and big injuries whenever they went hiking. However, Flames cans. Org. Taking satisfaction from the little things in day-to-day life, they lived and enjoyed each and every day. Although he was born to a well-known swordsman family in Luoyang, Yun Jukha, who lived a torturous life being abused due to being born to a concubine. Only after becoming a bandit, felt happiness for the first time. Then one day, a monstrous man appeared and referred to himself as the Blade of the Bandit Union. Once his infamy spread, the experts of the 7 sects and 2 schools proceeded to subjugate him. But not a single person succeeded. His fame and authority grew larger with each passing day. And he was soon called the Shattering Heavens Demon Lord, which led to his recognition as one of the 10 strongest experts. The experts of the Chaos sects who were hidden in the shade of the Order sects, 7 sects and 2 schools for a long time fervently praised the Shattering Heavens Demon Lord. As a result, many experts of the Chaos sect in the martial world had come to visit him in order to join the Bandit Union. After accepting them all and becoming the head hideout leader, he made the Bandit Union unprecedentedly powerful in the history of the Murim. Bandit Union MTDB Hideout Vice Hideout Leader Black Masked Vagabond Yom Sangcheol. You want to join the Bandit Union? Bandit Union MTDB Hideout Vice Hideout Leader Poison-Eyed Blood Blade Lee Young-an. Do you think the Bandit Union is some kind of joke-as? Do you really think a bunch of ragtags with only about 10 people have the qualifications to carry the flag of the Bandit Union? For about 3 people. 3,000 I can gather them in an instant within a month. What do you mean by 3 people? You'd have to gather at least 4. That brat is just a kid. Ah. He may look like that, but he's quite useful. He does chores really well. You idiot. I meant that you need to have a minimum of 10 members who can act as a combat